Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. Another day of Astro Gravitational Report. I want to say thank you guys for coming. Click like, share, subscribe. Hopefully, this energy report is helping you in your day-to-day life and understanding more of what is it the things that all of a sudden you feel, all of a sudden it happens in your life, and so on. So, what is it going on? Today is going to be a great energy because the moon is joining Jupiter. That is going to be one of those moments in there that it's going to be finishing the past moon cycle, that new moon that it was at Cancer. And we're going to be seeing it that the moon is preparing for the new moon cycle, which is she's going to meet the sun at the second degree of Leo, which is going to be a very, very powerful for our moments of our intuition. That because see the moon, it's going to be coming conjoined the sun at his house. This is a when the mother joins the man, and what is the sees there? The house of the authority, right? This is going to be some challenging energies for everybody tomorrow, but we're going to be talking about today. Today, what is your going to be your personal growth? The moon is going to be joining Jupiter, very powerful energies, very interesting moments because this is going to be some growth, a very powerful growth that's going to come out from this. A lot of reevaluations of the past moon cycle, and also we are going to be seeing even the throughout the intensity in there, that without the intensity energies that it's right now, we are not going to know how much we have been grown. um, the energies between Venus and Mars are still intense. You still gonna feel those intense energies in there, but Mars is start pulling out from this south node. Is gonna be more and more powerful with this. I mean, currently the Mars and Venus kind of like are traveling together. They still attend the 20th degrees while the knots are at the 19th, but you're gonna start feeling a little bit this difference as the masculine is pulling forward. Hi Amanda, glad to see you here. So at 7 o'clock, we're gonna have some Mercury who is in divine energies with the North Node. A lot of downloads are coming, a lot of upgrades are coming in there. Hi Shannon. With those energies, particularly we're talking about this Leo's energies. You know that we are revising what did we did as an architect in there. Hi Ziggy, glad to hear that you're here. And going on with those energy, we're gonna feel in the next hour at 9 o'clock how this energies is gonna be leading with what kind of growth. Okay, because at age of 5 we are learning how to build things, but we also learn how to what manipulate things, how to look at it and things in our favor. We are kind of like doing it in there for. Yes, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, exactly. He was a great musician. Thank you, Adam, for being posting it here. It's gonna happen to the rest of us, right? I don't think it's guaranteed. If you were born, we're gonna die, right? But we're dealing with the present. So the more we're dealing with the present, the better it's gonna come to us. What is it the present though? 9 o'clock energy is going to be some very beautiful, very great. They're going to remind us for what we are here. Hi, Pedro. And at 10 o'clock, be mindful that Mars is rising on the horizon. And this is going to be this masculine agitated energies that it's going to come, particularly with the midheaven that it's going to be joining Venus. This is going to put pressures on the both realms in there too. And looking at those energies, of Mars and Venus is still going to be like something is chasing you, something is dragging you, something is not complete. Okay, the completion is going to beginning much more later in about 6 months. Right now, you're finding the difference within your own self, understanding within your own self about those energies. Okay, as the masculine energies preparing themselves to put themselves in order, the feminine energies are preparing themselves to learn what they are, to learning a proper friendly communication skills, so they can practice in those communication skills at where, at home, which is going to be a Cancer, while Mars is preparing himself to organize himself in there to, because he needs to practicing his energies where, relationships, how to get things. There's going to be some, when a Mars entering Libra, there could be a lot of new wars incoming because he's the god of war, right? But in a proper way, what a Mars is going to be is creating a completely new things, right? He is going to be developing a new business ships, new types, new things that is going to be coming in, and there. That's what this is. Stinson, I'm a Scorpio with Uranus rising. If you're a Scorpio, depends on where your Uranus is rising in there. You may going to be experiencing a lot of hidden changes in your life, particularly with Uranus. You also can be having a problem with being present on Earth because Uranus is more focused within what? Out there. Okay? You are looking at for those things outside, outside of the Earth. It can be interesting a lot of in the cosmic energies and so on and so on. It all depends where it is. Stinson, right? Or Stinson, if you properly pronounce it. All right. So 11 o'clock energy is going to be focus of this suppressions of self, suppressions within others. You may go experiencing a lot of headaches. In there, we are talking about Saturn and Neptune full force retrograde at the beginning of life, and in there. This is Aries controls what? The head. This is Aries right here. Okay, that's the sign of Aries. Seeing it, this within you, it is about a lot of rethinking process. And with those energies coming back, you may going to see some things inside of you that you miss things. Okay? You miss out something important to understand within you. And if you have a headaches or downloads, particularly from the universe, please take it easy a little bit with this energies. Speaking of personal experience. All right, 1 o'clock. Pay attention to this 1 o'clock because tomorrow that is going to be preparation for tomorrow. Because tomorrow we are going to have the new moon in there. We're talking about right here, right? This is where it's going to be the moon. And that is going to be opposing Pluto. But in order to transform in life, okay, you came with Pluto in your zodiac sign, but in order you to transform in full, according to the evolutionary astrology, you have to face your polarity point. And since Pluto is going to be opposing the polarity point in there, a lot of you are going to be facing what? Lack of the transformations. I don't want to change. And here we're seeing the intuition and authority when it comes together, when they don't want to change. And people who does not want to change in there, they're not going to be able to do what? Evolve and healing the wounds from the past. And that's what Chiron, it is squaring Pluto, and it's going to be squaring this new moon. It's going to be a very painful for some people. All right, the 2 o'clock energy is going to be with Mercury retrograde in there. Mercury is going to be stop having this divine energies with the North Node. It's going to be kind of like a coming out, and he's lucky enough with this. Hopefully you got it, that you are with the divine changes. It's time to work changes within you. So you're gonna feel a lot of this energies inside of you that all of a sudden it's like I don't want to talk to nobody and nobody has to talk into me. Okay, but you still have day-to-day life activities and so on and so on. As you know, a lot of communications are broken down during Mercury retrograde and a lot of those energies, right? Okay, 4 o'clock, we are going to be ending with dealing with the South Node and Mars. Of course, it's very beautiful energy to revolving because this energy is revolving constantly, kind of like in the past pretty much week and a half. We've been seeing it, those energies. But right now, what's the interesting will be is that the Moon and Jupiter conjunctions, if you actually go into at night, you may going to be seeing it, the Moon, and you're going to see the Jupiter right next to it. Very shiny, very beautiful. This is one of the best things you can see on the sky in there. But Mars and the Moon and Jupiter is going to create in this Cancer Virgo sextile that works pretty good of helping what it was in the proper way of the family to build it within you for a better successful relationship. Basically the mother is going to preparing what this Mars is like, okay, you need to learn these energies, you need to mature within these energies, you need to grow, and this is what Mars is going to be experiences. How do we know this? Okay, so here is the chart. That's where the Mars is. This is the current midheaven or the current inner work that we are going to be focused, right? And we're seeing it, these energies with the Moon and Jupiter, which is they helping Mars, but they're revolving with what? Looking at within our shadow. So these energies, these synchronized energies, they're going to beginning to work its magical way of purging, of clearing, and also of great evolution. All right. The next hour is going to be a pretty good. It's going to be at 5 p.m. A lot of synchronicity is going to come in. Some of the things you've been working on it and you clear that out. Now the synchronicity is coming to you because you clear some of the heaviest things. Now the light things are coming. And you feel like, oh my God, this is a magic. No, it's not a magic. It's a science. Okay? You remove these negative things and you become positive, so you attract positive things to you. Okay, is nothing so much complicated within that. All right, so at 6 p.m. we will see in it that the ascendant that is going to be at Sag, very powerful moments with the Moon. It's about the expressions of the divine. Go ahead, have some divine communications, have some divine talk. Midheaven, it's going to be with the divine energies with the North Node. Very beautiful moments to sit down and reevaluate the things that is going to come because they're going to be continue at 7 o'clock. We are going to be seeing a lot of the yachts that's going to be. Pay attention if you have anything at the 28, 20, or 9 degrees of Sag in there because currently the Sun and Uranus are pointing a finger of God towards to it. Okay, which is tomorrow, the new moon when it comes in. She's going to be infused that. Okay, she is going to be infusing that. And who is the solution? What is going to be the solution? Okay, as we see in it, this is the energy actually for tomorrow. I'm showing you a little bit in advance, but that's where it shows up. Okay, this is the 29 degree. Okay, of Sag. And that yacht, it is made from who? From Uranus, the Moon, and the Sun. But we also have a yacht that it comes from the inner world, from Scorpio, that brings that energy to Uranus. But all that energy is beginning from where? From Saturn. So Saturn, it brings that energies to the inner world. That inner world pays off with the changes that we need to make. Those changes are going to come in here as the ascendant is going to point out. And that energy is going to be finishing where? Right here within the new moon at oh. Oops. Sorry about that. And as we're talking about later on, 8 and 9 o'clock is going to be some significant, particularly at 9 o'clock, we're going to see some Pluto that is going to come into the ascendant, that transformations that we needed to do. Very, very powerful moments because the Sun through the true Lilith and through the North Node, hi Nimira, and through the North Node, there are going to be the answers of what we have to do in this life. A lot of mental work is going to be needed, but also a lot of expression is going to need it. The true Lilith is connected to Sagittarius, and the North Node is still in Pisces. So those intensity that we are going to be seeing all of a sudden can come down, right? But it's coming from the moon that it's going to be really leading the way, because the intuition is going to comes in and is going to be having a hard time with the authority, right? And those going to be some lessons that needs to be what learned before the proper growth that needs to be within, right? Because we are going to have another new moon that's going to be at Leo, right? So talking about with these energies, guys, just so you know that when we have a new moon at the beginning of the first degree, we're also going to have a new moon that is going to be pretty much at the last degree of the zodiac sign, right? So this is going to be some kind of like a very strange for some, right? And we are going to be seeing it, these energies very, very much. And that is going to be in that cusp between the Sun, who's going to be pretty much at the end of Virgo, going into Leo. And we're going to see it that with the Virgo new moon, it's going to be at 0 degrees. Okay? But that transitions, we are going to be finding that out, because this is going to be what we've been talking about a lot about those divine energies, and those divine energies in the next month, they are going to be paying off of what we are doing it today. And this is what I wanted to show you. Okay, here is that yacht that it's pointing out right there. Who's making it? Pluto. Who's making it? Saturn and Neptune. And this is going to be some great divine timing for us. So stay away from intense situations. If you have a downloads, guys, focus within yourself, process the informations, and let these informations to lead the way of your evolutions. Because tomorrow we are going to be able to see what? Tomorrow we are going to be able to beginning a new time for us, okay? Because these transformations of the moon and the authority that's going to be happening during the hard time, it's going to be expansion. The question is that expansion is going to be from within, or are you going to be expanding really out there? For what purpose? If it's not the right purpose, you're going to have a hard time. If you're acting from the pains that you cannot grow, then things is going to be turning sour for you. Okay? But when you put it towards others, there is a magic happens when you share things for this. All right? So this what is going to be happening, and I'm going to be telling you what is going to happen at 7 o'clock in the morning, because we are going to be waking up with this energy. We're going to be preparing for the new moon. In the morning, the intensity is going to be very high, because I'm not healed from this, I'm not healed from that. I need to look at my patterns, because the moon is exiting out Cancer, right? And as those intense energies are going to be coming towards us, be mindful that they have their own purpose for it. Okay, as you have a purpose in this. So some of you is going to be looking at the purpose of your life within yourself. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for coming in, and come back tomorrow for another astro gravitational report. Much love to you guys.